Inferno 912 from here. Welcome to my gaming channel. Welcome guys, War Planet Online. This is another game similar to March of Empires. If anyone is interested in a little bit more modern kind of warfare, I just want to show you a little bit around. I just level up my commander. This is what is very important what you do here. So you actually see then all the stamina is refilled, and I got some rewards with it. You can have more than one commander here, so this is important. There is a choice right here. It depends on the level of your buildings, your headquarters, then you hire those commanders. Every commander got some separate bonuses, so you can keep that in mind as well. Very cool. Some of this stuff. You can equip your commander with a special power weapon who's gonna help you in one battlefield. So if you're going, for example, against renegades level 3, I definitely not gonna recommend any of this. But if you're gonna go against level 10, for example, at least in my position, 10, 11, then sometimes depends on what kind of units you're using. Might be very good to use some of this stuff. I will show you how this works, this with one battle. And let's see, for example, well, what I have to say to you, very important thing is to not forget to switch that off. Otherwise, if you're gonna send later commander on a lower level of renegades, you know, it's gonna be wasted. Another guy got almost a new level as well. I don't play this game that much, to be honest. I'm just testing slowly. I play for around 10 days right now. I always wanted to show you around how this all gonna look like more. So your VIP points. So make sure you're gonna spend this, you know, wisely. Keep that extra points for it, medals, and top up the maximum level from it. It's definitely worth it. Sometimes it's even a special event. Which allows you to get a little bit extra points for spending those medals. So it's quite good to have a look first on events. For me, at the moment, there is a commander event. The only thing what you have to do is use your commanders on the battlefield, give them something to do. Then is gathering resources along with your faction. And then there is a new ones coming in 6 hours. Black Ops. Black Ops is exactly the same like in March of Empires adventures. So you're collecting those, you're making some pretty cool things. Like I get medals, and I recommend anytime you see medals here, do it. You know, take much as you can. Sometimes they allow you to use your commander here. So I'm just taking this, confirm. So this is really nice. I don't understand, sometimes I can't use them. I don't know if they have to have a full energy or not. Resources, you can see, don't worry about it, because there are plenty of them. Helping your teammates. I must say about research and stuff, don't rush with your headquarters and your buildings. Well, rush it, I mean building all the time, but don't waste your speed ups unless you have to, really, like you are very close or very bored. Then better to use something to speed the process. But in general, you're supposed to use the speed ups for the research. It's far more to do than buildings here, even until you're gonna have to proceed with the next level of your headquarters. For example, you can see that I actually managed to do some of offensive, something for the attack. As soon as I'm gonna finish this one, then I'm gonna have another 2 researches to do here. and then maybe gonna be, oh no, here we'll have to already upgrade the headquarters and that institutes to do it. But here from another side, on the left side, army speed are left for later. So this is worth to accomplish everything what you can before you proceed with the next level of your headquarters. You can see that the defense I got terrible, nothing done. Deployment, this one is still a few things here I can do, so it's all take really long time. The research speed, any kind of bonuses is far more better than attack in the beginning. Because remember guys that we need to build our strength in our bonuses far more on the beginning than army. Without bonuses the army is very weak. And I never gonna encourage you to proceed with your headquarters too fast, because remember, if you want to change your realm, then it's only able when your base is on the level 9 or lower. After that you just can't do it. But if you're happy in your realm, then keep it down, just go along with your progress. Buildings, very important, especially for those units. Units factory is very cool. Then I already got T3 units to produce now. They are very cool. There's nice choice of those units here. They looks really good, and even if you're gonna do T1 for example, now you can modernize them to the higher level. So that's what I'm doing right now. This also takes time, but this is the long-term game again. You can build some of the buildings which is going to speed up a little bit of your reparations or producing your units. You can see then the space for your buildings is limited. You can unlock it later on with the sum of your medals and resources. But mainly it's just like here it's just looking resources, so that's a good thing. And if anything else, what I want to say, always keep an eye on those crates, because it's a very nice stuff in it. Daily missions always can do the first 3 of them. It's very easy to do it, and just go along. And why I'm doing this video, mainly because I've been without shield already for a couple of days, and I said I don't play that long, and I still haven't been attacked even once. So it's not because of dead realm or dead kingdom. There is just lots of players on this map. It's just the map is really huge, and yeah, I can see for example this base is burning all the time. Somebody's attacking it. It's just really big map. Seriously, you can just like well, guys, nobody gonna go from this place that far just to hit my base unless we are at war or something. That's why just need to take it easy. I want to go on a map. I'm gonna show you one of the battles. For example, with this one, and we're gonna use this command. This take time until they're gonna get there. Then you need to press play if you want to watch it, or just wait until you're gonna see the results. On the beginning of the game, still you can only gather oil and steel. In the rewards, you can get those other resources, but there is absolutely not necessary. Alright, that's it. Sometimes you can get nicer rewards here, especially when you've finished them the first time, I think. What I said is not necessarily about those resources. Well, it's better to have them if you're staying in your realm. If you change your realm, you can't have any of them. It's a bit strange, but that's the rules here. You can only take 1 million of oil and 1 million of steel with you. Everything else is gonna disappear. But if you're staying, you're happy with it, and that's what gonna happen to me probably, because even if I contact the developers, I can't change the realm or anything. So for some reasons, something is not working right here, and they're not gonna fix it for me. So the only thing what I can do is just play along, just like, you know, I'm gonna play a very easy way this game, nothing too crazy. So sooner or later you're gonna see me on a higher level than 9. As soon as it's gonna proceed a little bit more with that research, and I'm gonna finish other buildings. What else I can show you here? Well, let's try to attack the higher level. Maybe not 14. I can't even do it. 12? No. 11. That's the highest what I can hit right now. There is different rewards here, which is cool, but this enemy is quite strong, so I will definitely lose it, even if my army is bigger. So in that case, a little bit shame I have to choose a different commander. That one, what I use the energy, he got extra attack, 20% on attack or something. And this one got gathering, no attack. So we're definitely going to use this that extra weapon. I want to show you what it's all about. Let's use this one. I've never seen it, how this looks like, so let's try. And the attack actually costed more stamina sometimes, so keep an eye on what you're doing. Sometimes it's worth to load the game, just use it a little bit, not all, not fully, and you know, if you can get back on the game later on, so just keep it something for later. There's a lot of bases to hit around. You can use it only those commanders what you have. You can't send this separate units just to gather resources. The good thing is you can gather those medals. But this take really long time. If you don't have a proper bonuses, for me it's taking like 9 hours to gather 30. So you can just imagine, you know, how shit is this. I'm gonna let them finish the battle. I want to show you from beginning. So we can just go to the messages and see what's gonna happen there. Also, if you want any rewards from the events, you have to go to your messages and pick it up from there. You can see that I've got some chips for the lottery, which is cool. Again, resources, some damage, this is also very nice. Speed ups are always welcome. I got actually quite a few things to pick it up. This is not like I don't recommend this game. It's still okay of its kinds. It's different. I'm telling you, it's definitely different than March of Empires, because it's not only modern warfare, or even a little bit even further in the future. It's because they are different way of playing. Nobody gonna jump to you with a teleport all the time, because teleports are too expensive. The same, not too many people gonna use all those shields, because they are also very expensive. No. Finally I can actually get something cool. Other good chips. Very nice. Okay, so the battle finished. We can have a look. That was successful. So I get more Black Ops Intel chips, cards, whatever it's called. I've got 5 minutes speed up, I got 10 medals, so it's all cool. I've got some materials you can also use to create some kind of items, but this is not for me yet. I gathered only few and I really don't know nothing about it yet, and because of this game is a little bit different than others, then I'm gonna a little bit take a time and check it out properly. So let's see the battle now. This might be a little bit louder. Oh shit. Happening here is that special extra boost for your attack need to load for a while, so the enemy got something and it did something. That wasn't too effective, to be honest, unless the enemy is quite strong. Then maybe this is taking more damage on it, on just that main unit. It depends which weapon you're using. Sometimes it's changing all the area being bombarded. This is all different weapons, so every time I'm gonna make some video, I will try to show you something different. Very happy that I got better units now, and artillery from behind is also making the difference. I really need to modernize them. I'll keep upgrading. You can proceed with 2 attacks in the same time. There is not a problem. Even 5 attacks, as long as you got 5 commanders for it. If you don't have your commander don't have stamina, there's nothing what you can do except gathering resources. And let me just check in that special thing what I have to gather 25,000 of oil. So let's go back to the map, send this straight away. Okay. I don't need to gather too much. You can really see how much resources I've got, and I can't use them for anything. No, nothing special. So let's try, to be honest. Now I can attack the level 12, so just for fun. So better experience for that, better rewards, so this is important. Let's try, but I'm gonna change definitely on a different weapon. Let's try this one, tactical nuke. I never seen it before. I've got 10 of them, so why not? Might be interesting. Guys, if you're interested in more videos from this game, please let me know, because I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one unless it's not required by people who would like to watch this one. I'm gonna put my time more now for Far Cry 5 and Ghost Recon Wildlands, which I think is both great games. Another March of Empires, a few videos coming out, so make sure you check this out. And you can try to check the playlist on my channel if you see anything interesting for you. I'm gonna finish Call of Duty World War II series, so most of it is first-person shooters. Might be very interesting, especially when I play on Call of Duty. I play on the veteran, so you can see how the game is looks like on the highest difficulty level. There's a few other resources. Really need to wait until I can gather any of those. enough VIP points. Oh well, I need to keep collecting those medals, so maybe something gonna happen. Looks like I lost. I failed. So let's see this this battle and what happened. I got less units. So very clear that nuke wasn't that powerful. Just took some of its units out. There was nothing special, to be honest. And now if we're gonna attack anyone, remember, take that off. Because I very seriously don't waste it on this on the beginning of your game, unless you got I think level 9 and higher. The levels of those renegades are very high. I've seen it 15, 23 here, so you can imagine to attacking this. Got what? Almost 50,000 tanks. You can see actually what's going on here. So you need to all keep in mind then how to play this game is take it easy. Sometimes if I'm in a rush and just attacking the lower level of the enemy, just nothing to worry about. If that icon is on your buildings, then you just need to click to add those vehicles to your army. You can't just ignore it, to be honest. And then we're producing more. I think it's gonna start producing more better artillery. And soon I'm gonna have another units to upgrade it. So in time there is a little bit more things to do in this game. It's just always need your patience. Buildings are limited, like I said, but I can only add a little bit more oil and metal, which is iron, right? So iron, steel, metal, they're always using different names in those games. I don't understand really why, because it's all the same. I think that's it from this episode of War Planet Online. I hope you enjoy it, and make sure to check out my other videos. So thanks for your support, thanks for watching, and see you next time.